Yeah, granted, maybe we generate more sales or income all at once by, say, doing a big coaching course launch. But the truth of the matter is that after a couple months of the academy, it had generated probably about as much, or after 2 or 3 months of the academy, it had generated as much money as, a single coaching course had. But now this keeps on going. Whereas a coaching course, you do the big launch for a month or 2 or 3, the income is coming in, because some people do 3 monthly payments and stuff. And, it's always nice to have those big paydays, but then, you've got the dry spots in between, unless you do other launches and have to keep coming, but you have to keep coming out with stuff for relaunching. And so it's really nice to have this kind of it's also called continuity income. It's the credit card income that just automatically comes in every month for valuable content and services that you're providing in exchange. So clearly, again, something we wish we had established better earlier on, but that's why we're sharing all these lessons with you now, so you can consider these things for your own business.
Well, it was really nice. I think that one of the things that kind of seduced us to do the coaching course as opposed to the membership site was it was very nice to go, I just made $75,000 today.
Yeah.
That's always really, really nice. I definitely enjoy the possibility of doing that every month.
Yeah.
$75,000 this month and it's going to be the same next month, maybe even a little more. So anyway.
Absolutely. Right. The number 2 thing that's great that you should know about membership sites is that it strengthens your community. And that's something that we've weaved into our philosophy quite a bit, is the importance of building up that community asset. That number 1 asset, being the community of loyal customers, of people who buy, new and repeat buyers coming back, interacting with you. They look to you as a trusted advisor and interact with each other. And having a membership site is a very strong tool for cementing that kind of a thing in your brand, that kind of community. And we recently were sent a number of video testimonials about the Academy from the Academy members. A number of them sent us testimonials where they recorded audio or video of themselves talking about their experience and the results they've had from the Academy. And I noticed after watching or listening to them that every single one of them mentioned the value that they got from the helpful and motivating mastermind community that exists inside the Academy. I mean, every one of them, they're like, oh yeah, and I love the fact that I can go there and get the support I need and bounce questions off people. And it just cemented again the value of that, the fact that everyone, and we didn't coach them on what to say. This is just them, sending in whatever just wanted whatever thoughts they had. And, voluntarily, every one of them mentioned the value of having that community. So again, that just hit that home. And we've talked about how engagement is offering repeated interactions that strengthen the mental and the emotional and the physical connection that people have with your brand. Well, when you've got a membership site that people are paying for, I mean, obviously there's a physical investment there for them because they're paying every month to be part of that community, but they're coming back often to that community for new content. They come back often to interact with others in the community through forums and commenting and other things. And every one of these interactions that they have through the vehicle of the membership site delivers value to them. And so their connection to your brand gets stronger as they're receiving this value through these interactions and through coming back over and over again. And again, it just builds that community up. And so, just as a reminder, community interaction is all about first you talk to them and then they talk back to you. And then the third level is that they talk to each other. And, and that has absolutely happened in our mastermind forums. We've got people who are talking to each other through Skype on a daily basis, helping each other with their businesses, people who are getting together monthly or weekly in physical meetings that they put together. And, and then just people on a daily basis through the forums interacting with each other. And so the membership site facilitates them, us talking to them through the content we post, them talking back to us through the forums and through the commenting, and then, but most of all, them talking to each other. I try to get in there whenever I can, but it's so cool to go in there and see 5 or 6 questions that have been asked recently, and they've already been answered by somebody else in the community. They're helping each other out with the things that they know from each other. So, when you've got that kind of experience for people and that kind of value, it reflects on your brand because you're the one that put it together and brought everything together for those people. And very simply, people want this kind of thing. I mean, when we think back to the 2 coaching course rounds that we did, each time, after a couple weeks into the coaching course, at least one person, and actually it ended up being a few people in each of the rounds, said, well, couldn't we have some sort of networking or interaction with each other? And, it's just something we hadn't done at the time just because, there were so many other details to attend to and maintaining the course and delivering the content. And, but it was clear that that's what people wanted. And so, all our coaching course people are, a number of them are in the community or in the academy now, helping out that community, enjoying the interaction there. And now we're able to effectively offer that kind of interaction that everyone wanted in the coaching course. Now we offer that through the Internet Business Mastery Academy. So, the mastermind, we did a survey, and we do an ongoing survey to find out what people like most about the academy, and the mastermind community. The community has even rated higher than the course content as a member's favorite part of the academy. So, I don't know what to think about that, but it's pretty astonishing and actually very encouraging that they find that aspect of it so valuable. So, clearly having a membership type thing strengthens your community for all those reasons that I just outlined right there. So another great reason to consider this as a business model.
All right, number 3, deliver value to more people at a time. Now, like if you were to do one-on-one consulting, this is very limiting because, like, let's say Jay and I do consulting with someone, there's just that person. So all the information you're giving them, it just is going to them. And with our coaching courses, this was a little less limited, but it still was limited because all the information we were given was just going to a small group of people rather than as many people as could listen to it. Or, obviously through the membership site, we can have as many people as comes in. So, let's say with the consulting, we do 1 hour, one person listens, whereas with the academy, we could do 1 hour and 1,000 people can hear it. And, same with the coaching was limited. Let's say there's 50 people listening as opposed to 1,000. So yeah, with the academy, we're delivering the same and actually more value to more people and making more money while we do it.
Yeah, it's really, I think it's absolutely, obviously worked out better for us because for the same amount of time, we get to help more people. And so we're more fulfilled in what we want to do. And obviously it's more monetarily advantageous to us. It's more scalable, meaning, we can keep adding people to the academy and turn it in, it's, a system that can handle more and more people while we still work the same amount of time or even less as we put systems into place. And so, for us to be able to help more than say one person one-on-one or even 30 people in a little coaching group, it's just amazing to see as the whole just process of what we want to accomplish with Internet Business Mastery scales out across the world through the vehicle of the membership site itself. And so, it just comes down to basic economics. If you're doing one-on-one consulting, there's only so many hours in the day. And so there's an immediate cap on how much you can make because there's only so much time and so much you can charge. So definitely many advantages to using this kind of a model when it comes to scaling it out. The fourth reason or the fourth advantage of membership sites or to consider a membership site is that it's very easy to turn it into a system.